Hello to fans, this is TheSkullKlown here to talk about wrestlers that are just happy to be there in their company. Now, I understand and understand making money and everything like that, but when you have the talent, if you knew you had the talent to strive for greatness, alright? And then you go to a company and the company's pushing you down just because you get better if you become okay, there are certain things in this world that if you're good at something, there are people that will make sure you don't get to that top. Okay? No matter where you at. Okay? No matter what job you have. If you're good at it, there will be someone in that company to make sure you're not going to take their spot or to be on top. Because if once you get on top, automatically things will change and their little mindset of system basically will be completely gone. Then they get pissed off and shit and be like, oh, look what they did, daddy. Look what they did, mommy. Vince can't do that because his daddy's dead. And his mama, who knows about his mama? For crying out loud, there's rumors out there that I don't know if it's 100% true, but I won't. If it ever comes out that that's true, I won't even fucking deny it. That, there's some things between Vince and his mom that are like, there's a reason why he doesn't talk about his mama. So, yeah. There's also something that Vince lost his virginity to his mama. So I'm not gonna go more deep into that. That's more spiritual and more and enlightenment stuff about how WWE is and everything like that. I'm not gonna talk about it more on this channel or anything like that. I just want to talk about there are superstars in this company and maybe other wrestling companies too that are just this goes to more with WWE, but there are some wrestlers that are just happy to be there. And I'm sorry, why? Was did you told that did Andre the Giant set that? Did the Undertaker set that? Did the Great Khali set that? Or any of these superstars? Maybe Great Khali, but but any of these superstars that have busted their ass to be to the top, like Macho Man, like Ric Flair, Hulk Hogan, you mean to tell me that those guys, they might be dicks and assholes? I'm sorry to tell you guys. I'm not saying they have skeletons in their closet. I'm not talking about the skeletons in the closet. I'm talking about what, even though I know some of the enlightenment, spiritual stuff with wrestling and all that shit, it's fucking disgusting, dark as fucking. Eventually will come out to the open. You can't hide that shit forever. I'm sorry, okay? That's why I said the dark side of the ring is a piece of shit. I'm sorry. You might not think it is, but I think it's a piece of shit because they're not telling the full truth of what's happening. And then people want to believe it. You want to hear the wrestler out, but that would be the same person that killed somebody. But then you want to hear the person that killed somebody out, even though they could be lying to you. For example, but moving on. Moving on. I just want you to get your gills going with that. Just pay attention and think more. Especially with this company. This company, like, people that watch my enlightenment and spiritual videos know how this company is, and they know how disgusting and fucked up they are. The people that don't know, well, I'm sorry, you're a damn fool to not think that they're not what you think they are. So moving on, I'm sorry, I'm getting sidetracked and stuff. I just wanted to mention that and stuff. But superstars that are just happy to be there, look, they're, for crying out loud, Triple H even said this before. Are you here to make friends or to make money? Apparently, all of you guys that just wanna, I'm just happy to be here, you just wanna have friends. You're not here to make money. If you're here to make money and make the business money, you be a fucking god. Like The Undertaker or Hulk Hogan or The Rock or Stone Cold Steve Austin. But you're not. You're not a larger-than-life superstar. For crying out loud, I can think of probably one or two that are like that right now. Maybe Roman Reigns is coming up to be larger-than-life of a superstar like that, which I'm happy. Because in the beginning, he wasn't. And I'm just like, ugh. But now he is. which is just like too little too late, but at the same time, you do it now while there's a pandemic, but I'm not getting into that because I don't care. I don't care. You did it now, fine. At least this motherfucker's not in his fucking 50s and you're doing it. Or 40s. Or almost in your 40s or some shit. I don't know, fucking know. I don't know how old is Roman, but with this whole Cesaro stuff of him re-signing and stuff, I was just like, I didn't want him to re-sign. But hey, it's his decision, yes. Just Alex talked about it. And I do agree with Just Alex because I comment on his video saying that these are just janitors. Oh, I'm just happy to be here. You're a janitor. You're a janitor. You're not a wrestler, you're a janitor. The fuck? You're not a larger-than-life superstar, you're a janitor. What's wrong with you? I'm happy to be here. Who does that? So you mean to tell me you will go to a job and not go to another one? When a woman or a man that's interviewing you tells you, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Are you really going to tell them, oh, I'm just happy to be here? Okay, they'll put that and then they won't hire you. Maybe the best question is that maybe, oh, I don't know, maybe getting high up in the ranking of the job or something like that. Maybe being vice president or a manager. Tell them that and they probably will be like, business wants you to want to hear that shit. But not WWE apparently. Once they hear that, they'll be like, oh no, pull the plug. Why? Because they don't want no one to be bigger than them. Why? Look, basically, WWE is like God. They don't want no one else to be like a god. There's plenty of gods, but WWE thinks that it's the only god and no one else can't be a god. Like John Cena, Rock, Hulk Hogan, Undertaker and shit. They're like, oh, no. We are the god. We are the god. You can't be the other gods. Fuck you, basically. That's a good example. It is. But there's multiple gods in real life. I'm sorry. There is one creator, yes, but there's multiple gods. All right? Gods are the creator's children. That's what it is. And WWE thinks that it's the creator. No, it's not. For crying out loud, you try to take superstars' names, which never came from you. If it came from you, that's different. But you trying to copyright, like, for example, CM Punk's fucking wrestling name, he's been owning that shit forever. That's just an example, you know? And look, these superstars that are here now, some of them do want to be larger in life superstars. Some superstars look at Eddie Guerrero and were inspired by them and shit, and are like, I want to be better than them. Other ones are like, I'm just a fan of them. And that's fine if you're a fan. But there's a reason why when you meet a wrestler, the wrestlers don't want you to be like, oh my God. There's a reason for that. I've told my sister that before. My sister knows that. I told my sister, hey, when you become a wrestler and shit, and you see these wrestlers, don't be like, oh, just be like, learn from them, talk to them and all that. Because they want to just be treated like a regular person, obviously. Even though some of them are actually not regular person. Some of them are just evil husk. And inside of them are not fucking beings, they're demons and shit. You might think that, oh, that's ridiculous. Really? What world do you think we live in, dude? What world do you think we live in? Do you really think we live in a war that... You think the destruction and mayhem is just because we're erotic and crazy? You think there's no, system revolve around it? Something's wrong with you if you don't think that. There is, man. There is. All right? Think about it. If there's been so much chaos in the world, and you're like, why is there so much chaos before you were even born? That should fucking tell you something, man. All right? There's beings in this planet, in this world, that's been around longer than you have, because they eat babies and shit, and that's how they live forever, all right? And some of them might be in WWE. That's why I mention all of this shit, man, all right? But, look, I sometimes I don't like to do a lot of enlightenment stuff on my main channel, because I don't want my main channel to be gone or anything like that. It's not a fear thing, it's more like a cautious thing. But this stuff that people just want. Oh, I'm just happy to be here. Is if you're so happy to be there, don't complain on Twitter. Don't complain on Twitter saying that I'm not getting push. Then, if you're not getting push, don't fucking complain if you're happy to be there. That's the message you're sending to WWE. Oh, I'm just happy to be here. Okay, then we're just gonna not push you at all, or just don't care about you. There's a reason why in some WWE games, when you walk past Triple H or Vince, they don't pay attention to you. But when you start getting good, they start paying attention to you. Why? Why? Yes, it happens in video games, but it happens in real life too. That's what happened back in the old days, motherfuckers. God. I'm in my 20s, and when I talk about that shit, people automatically think I'm in like fucking 40s and shit. Or go back to the fucking 60s, man. What? You think I'm the same age as Vince? I don't have that mindset of fucking him. Old timer bullshit. There's some old timers in companies like WWE that literally know that they're not part of the times. So they have to get new people that know what the fuck part of the times is up. And they have to either step down or hire people. And Vince is not going to do that type of shit. He's not going to hire people that would know what's going on in the world. Because he doesn't want that. He wants his own fucking bubble. That's all he cares about. That's all he cares about. So what's going to happen when Vince is dead? Is his funeral just going to be in a bubble too? Or are we going to get some wrestlers paying their respects to Vince, and we're going to have the newscasters talking shit about wrestling, and then when Vince dies, they'll be like, oh, the guy that created WWE. You got to put that in your head too. They will talk shit about wrestling any chance they could get, but once if Vince died, they have two choices: they either talk shit more or be like, oh, he was just an inspirational. He changed wrestling business forever. But there's so many other stuff that goes with WWE. It's just this title was going to be called something else, but I might just put WWE just talking or rant or some shit. But that's just me, guys. Tell me what you guys think down below. Comment, like, subscribe. I barely watch this company anyways, so if it dies tomorrow, I don't care. But some of these